The Penguin, or Oswald Cobblepot, is one of the most strategic characters in the Batman universe. Known for his physical limitations, Oswald has crafted an identity that relies on intelligence, manipulation, and strategical leadership rather than brute strength. His perceived weakness has, in fact, become one of his greatest assets, pushing him to become a master of strategy and psychological warfare. Unlike other mob leaders in Gotham who often rely on seasoned, reputation-heavy made men, Cobblepot deliberately seeks out poor, desperate young men of the streets. These individuals have little to no reputation, wealth, or influence, making them invisible yet fiercely loyal assets in his criminal operations. For example, Victor was just a poor, struggling young man until Oswald found him. Recognizing potential in his desperation, Oswald then trained him rigorously, essentially transforming Victor into his right-hand man. This approach extends to all his crew members who may lack formal status in the criminal world but possess an undeniable level of street smarts and loyalty, often equaling or even surpassing the skills of the mob-made man in other gangs. This strategy of recruiting and training low-profile operatives highlights Cobblepot's understanding of both people and power dynamics. He is not just using these individuals but investing in them. He earns their respect and deep loyalty. These young men see him as more than just a boss. He becomes a mentor and provider, someone who saw value in them when no one else did. This is why their loyalty to Cobblepot is stronger than the typical transactional loyalty seen in other mob crews. Another pillar of Cobblepot's power is his manipulation. He has a keen understanding of human emotions and knows precisely how to exploit them to his advantage. Through careful psychological manipulation, he can turn even the most unassuming situations into traps, often luring his enemies into false senses of security before striking. The Penguin's strategies frequently involve setting up ambushes, misleading his adversaries, or exploiting their weaknesses, often gaining the upper hand without ever needing to physically overpower anyone. In many ways, Oswald's approach to the criminal world mirrors the calculated moves of a chess grandmaster. He plans meticulously, thinking several steps ahead of his opponents. Every move he makes is part of a larger strategy, and every person he recruits is a carefully placed piece on his board. Where others see a chaotic underworld, Cobblepot sees a game he can control, moving his pieces with precision to outmaneuver even Gotham's most powerful figures. The combination of his strategic intelligence, his careful recruitment and training of a loyal crew, and his ability to manipulate emotions make the Penguin a unique force in Gotham. Unlike other villains, he doesn't need physical strength or firepower to command respect and wield influence. Through his intellect, charisma, and calculated ruthlessness, Cobblepot ensures he is always a step ahead, maintaining a powerful presence in the Gotham underworld as a mastermind of manipulation and strategy.